Squirrels! So hello, and welcome to another Legends of Runeterra video. My name is Chris, and today we will be playing Braum the Troll. Why is that? Well, we've got Braum, and we've got the new card, Troll Gifts, which is such a good synergy with Braum. As for 2 mana, burst speed, granted ally regeneration. If it already has it, granted 2/2 instead, so Braum will get the 2/2 buff. And you might think, why is that better than something like Take Heart? Well, it's better because you can do it before Braum attacks. So Braum's first attack, you can make him a 2/7 at burst speed as well, which is crucial, of course. And, essentially pick something off and, get the Mighty Poro summoned as well and just make Braum a big threat. And then, of course, if you redraw Troll Gifts, it keeps it, you can keep just buffing Braum or whoever, right? And that's kind of why Troll Gifts is quite a good card, is because, double drawing Troll Gifts is quite good. Because even if you've given something regeneration, then it's just a 2/2 buff. It's like slightly better Sharp Sight, actually, if you draw it twice, because normally, granting stats isn't that much different to just giving stats when it comes to like buffs like that. But with things on regeneration, it actually does matter, because of course then they'll revert back to their highest stats. So it does matter for regeneration units. So it's just a pretty good card and all, and we have the perfect deck for it. It is a Sejuani Braum deck with Scargrounds in there, and we aim to essentially just outvalue our opponent, outbig our opponent, use stuff like Ember Maiden, of course, another great regeneration target potentially. Again, Lounging Lizard, with Scargrounds, Lounging Lizards, and regeneration, just imagine the damage that this thing can do. It can go crazy. Box to Bus is another pretty good, regeneration target, because again, if Scargrounds is down and you have this challenger with Tough with 4 health, and regeneration, that's going to be pretty bad for your opponent. And so this is the deck we've come up with. It's a lot of fun to play, and particularly if you like Scargrounds and Braum. We have Citrus Courier at the top as well, which can heal everything and give us an extra attack. Jack the Winner, of course, with regeneration can be pretty nice as well. So we really do get a lot from Troll Gifts, and it's a really fun deck to play, and I would suggest to a lot of you to go and play it. You could also put in Monkey Idol. It was a consideration. I think the problem is when you have Scargrounds down, Monkey Idol isn't that great because board space gets quite limited, as your units get tough and they stay on the board quite well. So Monkey Idol is a consideration. You definitely can go down the Monkey Idol path if you wish. Maybe you'd make it more of an aggressive deck if you did that, right? But I've gone for the Lizard instead. I think it's one or the other probably, but I think because of board space issues, I think Lizard is probably a bit better. With that said, though, let's get into some games, see how we do, and hopefully, just go wild with Troll Gifts. Ooh, so we're up against a Zed Lulu deck. Color me intrigued. Targon is the second color. I'm trying to think why, what exactly is in that deck, but probably some support synergies just with Zed, buffing his attack and whatnot. So let's think what we want to do. Technically, we probably will be under some threat. We could probably get rid of these, as I imagine they're pretty aggressive decks. So let's look for a bit of an earlier curve. Not an ideal curve, but Tarkaz is very good, particularly with Braum, particularly attacking on turn 5. So that could all be pretty nice. I'm very happy to keep passing here. This might allow us even to play the old Lizard now. He could play Zed. It would probably be most likely, I would assume, having passed twice. Now, against Ionia-based decks, this deck has a bit of an advantage in that there isn't really anything that we play that's deniable or... ooh, furry catting. Is it furry? Fuzzy catting. We don't really play anything that, has deniability or notifiability. I guess Tarkaz's skill, but, if we're trading Tarkaz's skill for a deny, we're probably doing pretty well. Wow, this guy is all in on this support synergy, so what do I want to do? We do have this Troll Chant in the back. I think we will just go Braum. We're not going to be, Ooh, okay. That was the one that I was a bit scared of, but this Troll Chant potentially can allow us some play here against the Zed. We'll see, though. It is definitely scary. Wow, this is actually pretty scary. Wow, that's actually pretty good. So I guess I block Zed. and like just mitigate damage and kill the picks. I think I have to do something like that, right? Just lessen the damage load. Could have had Pale there. I did take a risk. Maybe too much of a risk, to be honest, because if he Pales, then we are in some trouble, but I think it was warranted. Okay. We could go Scargrounds into Fortune Croaker and go for this. That might be worth it. Get tough on some of these things. You know, get this Croaker down. Get extra bodies down. And start getting tough on our things. I think that's slightly better than going just straight out Tarkaz. Because we need to just, you know, get this board down, really. So we'll go for that. Unfortunately, Braum only gets one attack. So we have to choose what exactly we want to do here. There's Flower Child as well. So we obviously attack with you. To be honest, we probably attack with all. It's just what we drag with Braum. Pale isn't a threat now. I guess we'll drag you. And hope to block Zed next turn. Will Zed's health ever matter? Will they ever buff his health? I don't... by one maybe? Maybe Zed's health does matter a bit. Okay, we'll go for this attack. Again, we don't mind many trades here. Like, if he trades anything, we're probably good. This lizard will die, as this Scargrounds is when it survives damage. So unfortunately, we're a bit late on the lizard there. But we are pushing some pushing some nice damage. This deck has some pretty scary combos, as we've already seen. Okay, so we do still have the Tavern Keeper to help us out there. We have this Fury of the North, which we probably will be using next turn. Our opponent's thinking about something. Would you block anything? I don't think I would, probably. I'd probably see myself as the aggressor. I think that going down to 8 doesn't matter. My deck doesn't have too much direct damage. And Braum goes up to almost... Ooh, River Shaper as well. That's a nice inclusion in this deck. I guess you can support it to keep it alive. Yeah, that's quite nice. So unfortunately, we lose that. We probably want to play Fury and maybe Tavern Keeper, maybe Ember Maiden, depending on exactly what he does. He just open attacks. Okay, fair enough. So we might have to just sacrifice something here. As I say, this Fury of the North could be important. So we probably have to block you. Interesting you didn't attack with that. I probably would have just sent it in anyway. Something like this, and Fury there. What does that put us down on? 5? Could he kill us on 5? Could he kill us on 5? I guess blocking this is slightly better, as this goes down in attack anyway next time, so... Let's play Fury. I doubt he has much ways of doing that, and then Braum will level up, which could be important as well. Just start summoning powers. Let's see what he's got. Hush. Hush, a pretty big counter there. But we can play Ember Maiden now. Kill Zed. And because we block this is another reason to block this. Because we block this, Zed doesn't level up, so we can Ember Maiden. So now he's going to need a way of dealing with Ember Maiden. We do have to be careful with this, because we are down on 6 health. So we can't be too, you know, the game needs to end sometime soon because we don't want to kill ourselves with it. Ooh, that could be spooky, whatever that is. But it does mean this Zed will die, which is important. It also means we could potentially start picking all 3 of these off if this lives, which, again, important. Okay, so what are we going to do? I think we could go Sejuani. But I don't think I like that. I think I need to play Tavern Keeper to stay alive. I think I want to draw first. Let's go for Croaker. Let's play reactively. Let's see what he's going to do. Okay. That could be good. We don't really have a great target for it at the moment. As I say, this Ember Maiden is eventually killing us. We have to hope that we can kill all of these, which We maybe can. Okay, it's a 5/5 River Shaper. That's not too bad. I'm not too worried about that. I think I will just go for you. Now, we could play this slow. Now, if he's offering me this round end, then maybe I just take it. If we're going to kill 3 units, I think it's worth it. Also helps Sejuani level up as well, which could be a way of winning this game. Oh, that's very good. Again, more healing for ourselves, and we could just go in for a big attack as well. And everything heals. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. Oh, it's a Green Glade Elder deck, but he has... It used to tell you how many units they had. I think they took that out because that is pretty stupid. I think I am just going to slam this down. I think it's probably our best play, especially with this. You know, we heal everything up. We only have to keep the Ember Maiden alive. We can now, you know, put pressure on him. We're on 10 health. We've stabilized quite nicely. And we get the win. Wow. We were under some real threat there. But we got there. Whew. Okay, this is definitely one of the worst matchups. And Braum is really not doing much, even with Troll Gifts, I think. Citrus Courier actually could be a way of winning the game, so I might keep it. Ember Maidens... Ember Maidens... It could be okay. With Troll Chant, it could be okay. We'll see. Scargrounds as well. We have to try and probably get down Scargrounds. Against Feel the Rush, we need to get down Scargrounds, get our attack up with these Ember Maidens, get them to live. And then, yeah, maybe then we can really start picking some things off. See what he does. I think Scargrounds is important in this matchup because, you know, they have stuff like Avalanche, they have stuff like Withering Wail. I mean, Scargrounds just, you know, makes Withering Wail a 5-mana heal 3, so, and increase your attack of your opponent. So I feel like I do have to play this first. Just to help stabilize and keep our things alive. We can start next turn with Kaja. And then go into Ember Maiden. We still have Troll Chant to help live against certain things. And then, yeah, so we'll just play Kaja first. Get ourselves a 3/2. See if he wants to react. Doesn't. I will play Ember Maiden as well. He might go for an Avalanche now, but again, we'll just Troll Chant. Because keeping these alive is pretty important. Nope, he doesn't want to do anything. That's pretty good for us, just to pass there. As I say, this might come in useful now to try and win the game. He could Ruinate me now, which would be interesting. I could try and just push 8 damage. I don't think I could... See, because I want a wide board for this, so maybe I do commit just Tarkaz here. Maybe I just go Tarkaz and go big. Make him Vengeance and Ruinate me this turn now. No, he can't really Avalanche. This now dies to our attacks. Do I attack with this as well? I have this Troll Chant, I might as well use it now, I guess. Increases our... So all of our attacks are going up by 1, so he has to have Troll Chant. Or Flash Freeze, okay. So I'll just increase the old health there. And minus your attack, get Ember Maiden some extra attack as well. He loses his ramp as well, which could be good. And we're starting to deal damage to him. Now next turn we could, depending on what he does, could just rally. I'm not sure we will, but we have that option. As our attack continues to increase of our units. So he's under some big threat there. Now that kind of makes me want to just, again, go wide and go pretty big with these double Ember Maidens. We need to Overwhelm really here. So maybe even Sejuani is correct. But I want to pick something off with Sejuani, so maybe Braum instead. With Tarkaz and with Braum surviving the damage. Let's start with Kaja, I guess. Can't really threaten me now with a lot of the options that he wants to. Ah, maybe that was a mistake because I could have got the... And now we can attack and then pursue. I think that that's probably our best line here. I do lose out on this because I'm an idiot. Troll Chant could be nice as well. So now we are just going to open attack. We'll probably take you because you die. I mean, we're dealing so much damage here. He has to have like... He has to have a very specific hand here. Flash freeze. Is that even enough? After I relentless pursuit. I mean, I could Troll Chant to keep this alive as well. He's going down to 1. I mean, I'll Troll Chant because we don't have much else to do. Keep our Ember Maiden alive. And let's see what he does. But wow, this has been... So he has another Flash Freeze, but again... We'll just override one of these. With the Citrus Courier. I could do it next turn, to be fair, but I think we need to make use of the fact that he doesn't have mana for anything now. And just go in. Especially with our attacks are so high now, and with Tarkaz attacking again, they'll be even higher. So let's see what he does. Just a pass. I can't foresee a way that we aren't winning. Especially with everything healed up as well. Like, Ruination is really his only bet. Yeah. My god, this deck feels so good.